against Vampy from Team vVv.
Let's see what they play. If we see more Control Warrior action or Miracle Rogues or Sunshine Hunter. And we see a Rogue. And he has a Loot Hoarder. So that could still be Miracle. Looks like Miracle, but he also has shifts, so there is still the potential for a Malygos Rogue.
I would say with Shift and Loot Hoarder, as we like, this is not the first Malygos Rogue we see.
We saw one, but we didn't see his Malygos. What?
Da sind die falschen Files. A spogging number guy. Wrong files.
You have the wrong file.
Yeah, I have the
I
wrong
have the
file.
right one.
Yes.
Because I'm actually prepared and awake.
Yeah, he's actually prepared and awake. I got the wrong file, and Broman is gonna fix it, but that's no problem.
You screwed up. It's match 18.
It's match 18. I got everything prepared, no problem. This is live production sponsored by Vortex.com. We can do everything. We can just rewind everything and make it happen. Here we get the real screen now, and we see it's a golden Ramp Druid versus normal cards. Maybe Malygos Rogue or maybe not.
As you already said, it's very likely to be a Malygos Rogue. Because he has 2 shifts and a Loot Hoarder, and we saw the same deck, more or less.
Yeah, we can. It was the Oud, if I'm not mistaken, who actually played a Malygos Rogue, a pretty funny one. Didn't turn out for him to win the game. He lost, but it performed really well.
Yep, he had his chances.
And Vampy, don't you want to redraw, bro? I wanted to say it's his screen stuck, but it's not. It's just his mouse not moving. So if you see mouse not moving from a person, you actually know he's doing something else, and he's trolling around on his desktop or in his Skype, and well, that's what I think here now. I need to have a serious chat with Wampie about his games next week.
Timo, you look tired.
Don't troll our producer. He needs to focus.
He's half asleep.
Nah, you're lying.
No, he's dancing.
He's absolutely awake. And we see a pretty good hand for the Malygos Rogue. Let's call him the Malygos Rogue. He has 2 Loot Hoarders early. That's a buttload of card draw. The Ramp Druid has a white growth, but well,
Coin Vault Growth?
he's gonna take Loot Hoarder damage now. Double Loot Hoarder damage even. And is Cypher going to pull up the win here, or Vampy going to, well,
more hype, Mats.
wipe the floor with him?
Damn it.
You shouldn't hit the table because you're making it go stuff that shouldn't happen.
Stuff that should happen. You did that before and it was fine.
Yeah, because I'm the host of the show.
Okay.
I'm allowed to.
I see what you did there.
I'm allowed to say stuff and be like, oh yeah, I never did that. Shift incoming, more damage, Loot Hoarder following up. So what is he going to do? He's just trying to mulligan his deck even faster than a Miracle Rogue, since he has almost all cards a Miracle Rogue has too. Double Faceless Manipulator for Vampy here. That surprises me a lot. I haven't seen double Faceless in a long time, and he plays his Big Game Hunter here for 0 value, but it's okay to have it out since turn 5 is incoming. And you really want to kill the Auctioneer when it comes out.
Ka-choom into SI7 Agent.
The one play you always want to do as a rogue if you see a 2 HP minion. Have an SI7 Agent to kill your enemy easy mode. I see it's getting late in your brain.
Nah, I'm always like that. It's just now you're not interfering anymore because you're too tired. I'm not getting bitch slapped for every time I sing.
I'm still interfering, no problem. I just do it off cam when everyone is already asleep. and you think you can go home, and I just chain you here to a table.
Well, I like that, you know that.
Backstab, maybe. Nah, that wouldn't make sense. He could also go. Yeah, you could also just run his minion in. He wants to clear everything. He just wants to get into late game to get his OP Malygos value off. Ancient of War incoming, and now, well, Cypher really wants to have a sap to just bounce up that tree.
Nope.
And there's just an Eviscerate in his hand. Well, Eviscerate is okay too. He can backstab, Eviscerate, run in his minion.
You could just go Gatgatsan, Eviscerate, and trade.
That's not enough. I mean, it has 10 HP.
Oh yeah, it's not 7. Damn.
That's not working. He needs to play his Azure Drake to be able to kill it with his spells.
Yep.
So we can Azure Drake, backstab for 3, Eviscerate for 5, trade his minion in, and that's a good play here. And next turn, he can just go Auctioneer, Weapon up, Deadly Poison, 1 card draw, Preparation, Sinister Strike, 2 more cards drawn. That's what I expect to happen. And he's going to face us and play Wrath. That's a super nice play for Wampie here, I would say. Or almost the only play he can pull off. If he doesn't want to run in his Druid of Claw.
You could also coin and take the 4 damage.
But that feels like so many cards. I would have just faceless. You don't get any... Yep. It doesn't hurt you, and you can still armor up your minion.
And you have 2 faceless manipulators anyways, so why not use them?
The problem here is he just used his Wrath for that with your ability. And if an Auctioneer is incoming now, he cannot kill him. And next turn, he could have killed him with his...
Well, he can't kill him.
4/6, yeah, but I'm just assuming his 4/6 minion will get bounced up in some way. Those Sinister Strikes. There are a lot of cards to be drawn this turn. Van Cleave for 8/8. Such value, much wow. But perfect Keeper of the Grove together with Faith's Manipulator. This is super strong. Good play for Wampie here. He can silence it away. He can diminish the card draw. And Cypher's in trouble. You're not going to kill an 8/8 Van Cleave easy mode. Even with Blade Flurry, he can deal 3 damage. And he can't even kill that minion. That's sad. He needs to get his minion poisoned up and wait a turn for Azure Drake to do an even harder Blade Flurry. So get it poisoned up, heal yourself maybe.
Heal yourself?
Yeah, I would just heal myself where nothing is to be healed. But now he played the Blade Flurry and 2/1 minion survived. If he waits a turn, he would get more value from the Blade Flurry. I guess he really wants to have that Malygos to, well, to rampage. 8 damage incoming, bringing him Cypher down to 18. Good job here for Wampie. I would say game definitely looks here in the favor of Wampie, and not so much more for Cypher. Even with another Poison Blade Flurry. If he waited a turn, as I said, he could have done double Poison Blade Flurry in 1 turn. He couldn't, but he would have gotten more damage of that Poison Blade Flurry.
Is he gonna tank the 8? Yes, to. Yep. Blade Flurry.
Kinda needs to, but he can clear the board. And his hand is okay. He can still copy something big. There's the Raz. Now he has to face his Manipulator and Raz.
No, dude! Why are you so good at the game?
Behave. He's tired too.
Okay.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
He can do misplays if he wants to.
That's the second time he does the same misplay.
In his opinion, it might not be a misplay, since there's still Malygos running around, and you might want to face his Manipulator and Malygos.
Ka-ching!
That's a lot of damage from a Sinister Strike, and it really looks like Cypher is going to win this game with the next Sinister Strike. There's an Innovate Faces
GG.
Manipulator. That's not gonna work out.
It's over.
So he took 2 times unnecessary damage where he could have avoided it with his Faces
He would
Manipulator.
have survived.
Yes, 2 times unnecessary damage he took, and he could have avoided it. And now he's getting his face melted.
Sinister for the win.
By that Sinister Strike. Really well played by Cypher, keeping those Sinister Strikes so long into the game. And we got Wampie's, well, inside here, and not Cypher's. And Timo's gonna put on some music because it's out. And there we have it. Good job. Working like a charm. And Wampie has a good starting hand for Tempo Rogue. Going here with, I would say it's a Tempo Rogue since I see a Harvest Golem. Seems to be obvious. And he has a Backstab, Eviscerate, Harvest Golem, and SI7 Agent.
And he also had Yetis, so.
And he also had Yetis. He can just instantly kill that Leopard Gnome, Loot Hoarder, and advantage for Wampie here.
Yeah, well, the Rogue has so much profit out of the coin, especially if you have the SI7.
Yeah, as a rogue, against a rogue, for a rogue, you never want to go first. You always want to be second as a rogue. I guess he's gonna kill it now. Good to do here. And next turn, there's a Yeta incoming, and Yetis are super sustaining against a rogue, since they just eat and eviscerate. You need to backstab eviscerate to kill them.
I would actually give Wampie the advantage with the Tempo Rogue against the Malygos Rogue, because he just has more minions to work with.
But as soon as...
And very sustainable minions as well. Like the Harvest Golem and the Yeti, as you already said, you need to invest a lot to be able to kill them.
As soon as Malygos incoming, they will just fade away. But we need to reach turn 9 for that. And you need to have Malygos turn 9, actually. And then he can still get assassinated if Assassinate's played. Wow, Eviscerate here, upcoming. Good card to instantly kill a Yeti. Good thing for Wampie is he still has a Harvest Golem. He can just, well, Harvest Golem, weapon up, kill that Selness.
Yep, that's what he did. Pretty easy decision.
A lot of card draw for Cypher, actually. So he's on 6 cards, getting potentially even more with his hand cards. Since we do not have them, but we might predict them. Shifts, Eviscerates, Azure Drakes, Malygos 5 times. There's Shift incoming. He killed that Harvest Golem completely. Weapons up and just finished him off. It's super mean. Are we going to see Argent Commander or Yeti? I would expect both. I would say both are okay. It doesn't matter. The good thing is Shift is down, 1 Backstab is down, 1 SI7 agent is down. So without a Shift SI7 agent, he's not gonna kill the Argent Commander super easy.
Did he use both backstabs already? Cypher?
Cypher used 1 Backstab.
So you could still shift backstab.
He could still Shift Backstab if he has it in his hand, or just
Or
attack
shift now.
and Shift, for example, or Backstab, or nothing. He just burns the shield to get the minion killed. But Wampie doesn't care. He just does what a Tempo Rogue has to do: tempo your enemy down, and it looks extremely good for him now. He has 3 minions on the board, Cypher 0. Only a weapon with 2 charges, down to 15 HP. So turn 7, turn 8, already half HP lost, and a deadly poison in Wampie's hand. That's 6 damage. Only from the weapon.
If he chooses to attack the face, but that's very likely as a Tempo Rogue. And He needs to burn him down in the next 2 or 3 turns, because else he is definitely gonna run out of cards.
That's for sure. And he attacks with his weapon here.
What?
Takes another 4. Blade Flurry. That hurts. If there's no Eviscerate, like Prep Eviscerate incoming, I see him having trouble. 5 damage on the board, 8 damage. Sap incoming. Sap is cool.
I think he will Azure, Weapon, Deadly Poison, go for the face. And then he's down to 3 HP. No, he doesn't. Actually, he's trading.
I can understand the trading here, absolutely. Makes sense. You do not want to risk getting absolutely destroyed by the card draw, the mechanisms.
Well, what could have happened?
Card draw. Card draw with more card draw. And options. That's what you never want to have to happen. And the Earthen Ring Farseers, we know he plays 2. So 2 Earthen Ring Farseers and Eviscerate, for example, is not what you want to see when you're lurking around here. And a 6/6 Van Cleave. So good follow-up. Oh, this is perfect.
Over.
8 damage plus 5 damage in his hand.
That's not over.
But he can just...
Well, with an Azure Drake?
It's already over.
6.
It's 13.
It is.
Now it's
14
even,
damage.
Now it's even 14 with the second Azure Drake. Pretty quick match, turn 9. After we had such a long match. So, we didn't even need both views here. Warrior left. And we will just jump instantly into the game. Zap zap. This is how we go.
Hunter.
Hunter versus mid-range Tempo Rogue with Spiteful Smith, which is a super awesome minion. Can Wampie do it again? Win against Sunshine Hunter, which is extremely strong? Or will he lose and suffer this game?
I don't know. I'm rooting for the Rogue.
You're rooting for the Rogue?
I
You
don't-
just want to go to bad.
I don't like Hunters.
You don't like Hunter? That's not nice. Hunter is a really nice deck to play, and I enjoy playing Hunter myself.
I play it myself, but only because it's so strong. But I might just switch over to Miracle Rogue because it's so fun to draw bazillion cards.
Bazillion cards are always OP. And, whoa, Wampie's start is pretty good. Already 2 minions out, turn 2. That's good for a Tempo Rogue, because that's what you want to have. And he has Deadly Poison in his hand to just get rid of that River Crocolisk.
Nice.
And if he didn't have him, it would be already a problem. There's Defender of Argus upcoming.
Oh,
This is like the perfect hand. This is a perfect hand you want to
It
start
is a
with.
perfect hand.
Main problem is just that frigging Kodo roaming around, waiting for his time to be annoying. Wow, this is super amazing. He can just play Defender of Argus into those 2 minions
Use
and
the Argent Squire.
use
trade.
the Argent Squire.
Oh, he decides to draw a card. I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, I know what he wants to do. He wants to Argus up those 2 Argent Squires because it looks like way more amazing. Main problem here is just stupid Stampede and Kodo killing 1 Argent Squire.
Chunk.
He would have killed the 2/2 Argent Squire too,
Yep.
but in the end, I would say the Argus play would have been a better one.
Yep. Agreed.
It's still okay what he does here. I'm still unsure about the not Argus play. He could have played it the same way, but he would already have 3 minutes out. I know why he didn't do it. He doesn't want to have 3 minutes out because he fears Unleash the Hounds. Houndmaster on 5/7 Kodo. That's super annoying. The good thing is 5/7 Kodo cannot kill 4/6 Spiteful Smith only if Hunter's marks it.
Oh, okay.
Well, now he Hunter's marks it.
He could Argus. Or nope, he doesn't.
Blade Flurry,
That's way better.
Eviscerate. Go for the face. I mean, he's down to 15 already. There is Azure Drake, Eviscerate in his hand. That's 5 more damage. So next turn, if he wants to, he could deal 11 damage with what is on the board and in his hand. Random Deadly Shot incoming.
You think so?
Or just kill command the Spiteful Smith, but you need to get rid of stuff on the board or you will run into major trouble.
Oh, if he gets the Argent oh.
Well, he's just gonna kill command here. I would absolutely kill command here. That was a super risky move, I would admit. That was sloppy played by Wampie. By Cypher. I'm sorry, Wampie.
Go for the Azure Drake. Go, go, go.
You could also play Stelnus and taunt up bows.
Go Azure Drake. Eviscerate. Ka-choong.
It's kind of blindly played. He's keeping that Eviscerate, and that's good. He can play another Azure Drake or Stelnus and do an even stronger Eviscerate. Next turn, he has enough mana for Stelnus, Eviscerate, and Defend of Argus, and that's an obese amount of damage. Good job he didn't Eviscerate, since the board gets cleared by Cypher, and Wampie is there without any minions. Now he can play his Azure Drake or Stelnus plus Eviscerate, and there's actually value incoming from that play.
Probably gonna go for the face. Yep. Drops down to 7. Can he kill him next turn? Yep.
That's kind of risky, since we know
No,
Leroy kill command in his hand. That's 15 damage. I'm just still rooting for. That was risky. Leroy unleash Timberwolf, which would be possible with his hand cards.
Oh, he's 1 mana short of lethal.
Yes. I'm just saying that was ballsy or
won.
risky played.
Well,
Yeah,
he
he won. At the moment, that's a definite win. I don't see how he wants to save himself.
There's no... nope, there's no way.
Yep, he can play Stelnus, Eviscerate, SI7 Agent, hero ability, and then it's over. That was quick
He
again.
doesn't need the hero ability.
So many...
Stelnus, Eviscerate, SI is enough.
Stelnus, Eviscerate, SI7 Agent is already 7 damage.
Yep.
That's correct, sir.
I know. It's late.
He loses his minions to everything. I guess in between where I said he should have killed the minion, he should have killed the minion. There he took too much damage, and now he even gets a deadly poison. That's just too much.
Ka-ching!
Well played here by Wampie. Quite quick game for him. And that's how vVv is actually going 3 wins to 1.